You know, we've still got to become more consistent playing the scheme of our defense. But we did some good things. Like I say, just had some big plays, and those big plays were very obvious to everybody and helped us win the football game. But we still got to just make a tremendous amount of improvement this week. You know, we're getting ready to play the option. It's a different deal.
Is there any direct explanation for Travion's jersey being replaced?
You have to ask Under Armour about that.
Brad, how crucial is the defensive line this week, considering that option that they're running?
Yeah. Well, the thing about the option, the front kind of you take care of the inside, and it really negates the front. Is what the option does. The option is all about. It's really about perimeter football, and so we've got to do a good job of taking care of our responsibility inside. And then again with the option, it's about being sound in your assignments, and then do a great job of tackling. Because a lot of times with the option, you're in one-on-one situations where you've got to defeat a blocker that's trying to cut you and then make a tackle in open space. And that's the tough thing about that offense.
Overall in defense last week, did you see a little bit of a problem with tackling? It seemed like there wasn't a lot.
Yeah, we missed some tackles. I mean, I told Melvin Ingram, I said, I've never seen a guy get National Defensive Player of the Week and didn't make a tackle. You know, I mean, he got it because he made some big plays. And I mean, he knew it. He said, Coach, when somebody told me I got this, I said, there's no way. Because he had, I believe Melvin missed 3 tackles. He got out. You know, we just ran the ball carrier. And that guy was a good runner too. But we've got to do a good job staying behind the ball so you don't overrun.
Coach, the number 2 defensive tackle spot, is there a chance that Byron Jerideau could get some more snaps this week?
Yeah, you know, Jerideau will and a lot of those guys. I mean, it depends. The offense has been so different. You know, we used Melvin in there a lot first week, Melvin some last week. Kelsey played a lot this past week inside. And, again, we've been so different with the offenses we faced these first 3 weeks that's kind of dictated who I played in there.
What do you want from your defensive tackles against the triple option? Do you want a guy that can kind of clog up the line, or do you want somebody who can move a little quicker, like Kelsey?
I want him to be technique sound, and again, you can try to compact the inside of the defense right there, and then the ball's going to the perimeter, and when it goes to the perimeter, hopefully we do a good job of rallying to the football. But again, the option is built to negate a defensive line because they squeeze everything down and they try to get the ball outside. That's why it's such a tough offense to defend. You know, you end up with a lot of one-on-one situations out on the perimeter.
So is Melvin lobbying now to get a few snaps on offense?
Melvin's been lobbying to get snaps on offense since we recruited him out of high school. I mean, it took me 2 years to convince him to put his hand on the ground. And again, the game I saw Melvin play in high school, he blocked a kick, ran it back for a touchdown, had about a 50-yard run, tailback for a touchdown. I think he intercepted a pass, ran for a touchdown. He scored every point in the game for Richmond County, so he's a unique individual.
I think he made himself some money the last 2 weeks.
I don't know. We had a lot of pro scouts in here today. You'd have to ask those guys. That's, you know, but Melvin's a tremendous athlete, and he's doing a lot of neat things. I've never had a defensive lineman fake a punt, you know, and score a touchdown. Never had a defensive lineman catch the ball on an onside kick, you know, to kind of help seal the game. So, and I told Coach Spur last week, we were over there doing some drill work during the kicking period, and I had just the freshmen over there, and he said, "Where are the rest of your guys?" And I said, "I've never had this many guys on special teams in my entire career, so maybe we're getting better athletes in the program."
Speaks to the athleticism.
Yeah.
More scouts than normal on a Monday?
Yeah, after you play an SEC game, we always have a bunch out there. So and I tell our kids, that's what they want to see you play. That's what you're putting on tape right there. You're building your resume right there. Because, I mean, this league's different.
Have you felt like he's a guy, even though he is from afar, people haven't known who he is as much as they have in the last week? Have you felt like he's a guy who was going to have a future at the next level?
I think, I mean, I've been told that,
yeah.
You know, and I'm not a pro scout, but I've been told by some of those guys, a lot of those guys are my friends, and they think he's got a tremendous, you know, chance to play in that league for a long time. In fact, he's out here working on long snap and everything. He's a great long snapper. And I've told Melvin, I said, if you'll learn how to do that, you can be somebody's number 2 snapper. And then one day when you get tired of being a defensive player, you can be a snapper for a long time. He's really good at it. I mean, Melvin, he can do everything. When he played in the Shrine Bowl coaches told me that year, he was their best quarterback, he was their best kicker, their best punter, their best snapper. He was their best everything. And so he's tremendous. You know, he's talented, tremendous athlete.